Shrek the Halls and the Tale of Red Mine. SNL and Password promise hours of fun.
Dessert.
We're on the edge of our seats.
Join the celebration with stories that shine. New on NBC. Holiday time.
This live finals. Everything is high stakes. No one's going to give it to you. Take it.
I think you ought to win this whole sucker.
You need to be making your own record.
Wow, you're just the real deal.
You go, girl! It's exactly where it should be, in America's hands.
The Voice finale, live Monday and Tuesday on NBC and Peacock. Watching NBC4 News at 11.
Now at 11, tragedy after school in Anaheim as a group of runners is hit by a car. Several taken to the hospital with serious injuries. That driver is now under arrest for DUI. Good evening. I'm Kathy Vara in for Carolyn Johnson tonight. The crash happened this afternoon less than a mile from the school while the students are waiting to cross the street. NBC4's Tracy Leong is live near the intersection where it happened with surveillance footage of the crash. Tracy.
Yeah, Kathy, police say 8 of those students, they were injured and taken to the hospital. It happened right here behind me at the corner of Harbor and North. In this surveillance footage, it does not appear that the driver is speeding, but for some reason, he veers to the right off the road and onto the sidewalk where those students were standing. Surveillance footage shared with NBC4 shows an orange sedan driving down Harbor Boulevard, somehow loses control and ends up plowing into Anaheim High School track athletes waiting for a light on the sidewalk at North Street around 3 Wednesday afternoon in Anaheim.
We were working inside when we heard a pop. Usually that means there's a car accident outside. It happens pretty frequently. And so we go outside to see what's going on. There was a large group of people at the corner where the car had veered off.
Witnesses say people from a nearby medical clinic went over to help the injured students before the first responders arrived.
One of the witnesses is their coach that was running behind them, so he saw this all unfold in front of him. I just can't imagine how he feels, being in charge of them and responsible for them. It just must be awful.
Anaheim police say 8 of the track team members were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, ranging in age from 16 to 17. Police arrested the 27-year-old driver from Anaheim hospital, where he was treated for minor injuries. He's facing charges of driving while intoxicated, a combination of alcohol and drugs. Eddie Martinez has 2 children who attend Anaheim High School. He lives nearby and was devastated when he heard what happened.
Heartbroken, definitely, especially because it's towards the holidays. I can only imagine the families what they're going through, and just teenagers out here trying to exercise and have fun.
Police tell me they are waiting for the driver's blood test results to see exactly what drugs were in his system at the time he was in this accident. They do expect him to be charged tonight and booked. Reporting live in Anaheim, Tracy Leong, NBC4 News.
Tracy, thank you. And stay with NBC4 as this investigation unfolds and as we learn more about the students' conditions. Download the NBCLA app to get breaking news alerts sent right to your phone. New at 11, 22 hairstylists who rented salon suites in Marina Del Rey are taking legal action after being evicted despite having fully paid their rent. The lawsuit is against Phoenix Salon Suites in Marina Marketplace. Attorneys for the hairstylists claim they did not receive prior notice about the eviction. Their contracts required 15 days notice, but the company failed to pay rent to the building owner while allegedly continuing to charge fees to the professionals. Tenants are locked out of their salons and they claim they have lost income and clients.
It was wrongfully to begin with, but really there is a breach of the licensing agreement. Each one of these women had an agreement with Phoenix Salon Suites. They failed to give them the notice.
It's painful. Yeah, when you work so hard to build something from nothing and then somebody else comes and tears it down.
NBC4 has contacted the owners of Phoenix Salon Suites. live beach. Meteorologist Shauna Mendiola is here with a check of the forecast. It was warm today.
Yeah, another warm one, Kathy. It's December, right? But it hasn't felt like it. It's felt more like summer out there with a lot of 80s. And the good thing is we don't have any watches or warnings for heat because overnight we are allowed to cool things down. So 50s and 60s at this hour. We continue to see the cool down as we head to the morning hours. So waking up tomorrow to clear skies and temperatures in the 50s as we start the day off. 8 o'clock temperatures at 59, 60s as we head to the afternoon, some 70s on the way too as we head to the lunchtime hour. And a look at the basin by the afternoon shows some upper 70s on the way. So typically this time of year, like we've been mentioning, it's a lot cooler. Normal temperature is about 67 in the valleys, but for tomorrow, another day above average, about 83 degrees. So the above average heat continues. How long does this last? I'll let you know coming up in your 7-day forecast, as well as mapping it out neighborhood by neighborhood. We'll tell you all a lot going on.
Thank you so much. Here too, we have a big escalation with the states and Venezuela. President Trump announcing that the U.S. has seized an oil tanker off the country's coast and saying more action is now on the way. NBC's Garrett Haake has more.
Tonight, an elite Coast Guard team rappelling out of helicopters onto the deck of an oil tanker off the Venezuelan coast, executing a seizure warrant, according to Attorney General Pam Bondi, who says the tanker was part of an illicit oil shipping network supporting foreign terrorist organizations, transporting sanctioned oil from Venezuela and Iran.
We've just seized a tanker on the coast of Venezuela, large tanker, very large. Largest one ever seized, actually. And other things are happening.
It's a new escalation in President Trump's pressure campaign against Venezuela and what he calls its illegitimate narco-terrorist regime. The president was asked about what will become of the oil aboard.
Well, we keep it, I guess.
It comes amid President Trump's war on drug cartels, sending America's largest aircraft carrier to the Caribbean and striking 22 boats the U.S. says were smuggling drugs, killing at least 86 people. The president earlier offering this warning to Venezuela's authoritarian leader, Nicolas Maduro.
His days are numbered.
Maduro today saying it's not a time for cowards, it's time for combat. President Trump also suggesting his drug war could expand to neighboring Colombia, speaking directly to that country's president.
And I hope he's listening. He's going to be next. Yes, Mr. President. Because we don't like people when they kill people and they sell drugs.
There will be no teacher layoffs in Long Beach for next school year. This is according to the school district. Before the confirmation, the Teachers Association, parents and community held a rally at the district board meeting to voice concerns on possible layoffs. The district confirmed to NBC4 that it has issued no notices to employees for the 2026-2027 school year.
Everyone's aware that money is an issue. We know that money is tight, but we want to just bring home that message. No layoffs. Hopefully you can hear that even behind me. No layoffs. It's always bad. It's bad for the educators. It's also bad for the community, though, and it is terrible for the children of Long Beach.
District says it remains committed to clear communication. Will support employees throughout the annual placement process. New to Compton's public safety chair responds to calls for his removal. Bishop L.J. Guillory announced he will resign. But NBC4's Macy Jenkins reports he has new plans and a response to the backlash against him. Macy.
Well, Kathy, Bishop Guillory says he intends to keep the people of this city safe, and all of them deserve to have his full commitment to that. He intends to continue a 26-year run as a community activist with a run for mayor.
January 1st will be my last day as the Public Safety Commissioner.
Bishop Leroy Guillory making his announcement Wednesday evening, just one day after Compton Mayor Emma Sharif asked him to step down.
If the mayor wants my seat, I will take her seat.
Sharif told NBC4 she came to her decision after seeing videos circulating online of a physical altercation between Guillory and community activist Najee Ali on Friday.
I think what really played into the a lot of us coming to this conclusion was more so of what we was looking at Friday.
The clash happened at a press conference where Ali and Compton locals were demanding Guillory's resignation over comments he made in March about plans to call ICE to target undocumented immigrants in the city.
I will be going to Washington to meet with the border czar to actually come down here and work in this community, ensuring that everybody that is here, the 70% that are here, are actually supposed to be here.
Ali told NBC4 Guillory attacked him.
Guillory showed up and provoked and tried to intimidate us, and he just demonstrated with his actions of actually poking me in the eye.
But tonight, Guillory insists Ali approached him first.
I said, didn't you go to prison? What did you go to prison for? He came over to me. He grabbed my face and he started pointing his finger. I clearly told him as he had his hands on me, get your hands off of me.
I asked him if his behavior in the video was appropriate coming from the public safety commissioner. His response?
I am sorry, this is still Compton. I am not a punk. If you put your hand in my face and you push my glasses off my face, I'm going to respond.
As for his comments about ICE,
my position